That was a great escape.
That was a great one, but unfortunately did see that for a split second. No more ammo on his M4 or the M249. He's really struggling. Hopefully can get access to one of these spheres to get some extra ammo for himself. But Lord, Satan still looking pretty healthy in that encounter. But look at the minimap. HamCG is coming back with a parachute.
Just no ammo on some of Enigma Galaxy was really going to cause the problems, as you say. So I don't know about this. Maybe, you know, a few shurikens or just try and go for a little bit more loot as well. And I think that's exactly what Lord's doing right now. Running out of some of that 5.56 is a very, very big problem. Now back on in here. Soke trying to go for a little bit of a dodge once again. Swiped against him. Double swipe, in fact. Soke going down quite low. Probably wants to get out of the way again.
Oh, that CQC ability really just takes you down so quickly if you're not careful enough. Actually going to be taking some shots, but it's Lord. He connects one bullet, but he's going to be forced out. Actually, the buildings around the spawn of Ninetales can be destroyed by the boss himself. So that was actually a little bit scary for Solcape. But you know what? He makes it to another building. He's got a bit of respite, a bit of time to relax and heal up with that med kit. He will be good to go. But man, this Ninetales really be a hard foe to take down.
I always think, especially when playing this mode, as if there isn't enough problems you have to deal with in PUBG Mobile when you spray you down. Never mind the Ninetales swiping at you and then running out of the dome to try and hurt you. Poor Solke, but he has done well to recover.
He's done definitely a lot of great work. But the thing is about the Naruto run in particular, it's so hard to hit. Like, look, in esports, you would hit these every single day of the week, but the speed and also the elevation you get from jumping is just insanely powerful. So that range, hitting Solke is just almost impossible to pull off.
Oh, trying to dodge a little bit. Also, these orbs will spawn a little wall, which is technically a nice line of sight blocker as well, right? So you could use those to your advantage, but you don't want to get hit by the balls initially.
Actually, pro technique if you want, if he does create a little bit of cover, as you said, right, the rock formation, just hide behind it, and the other Ninetales also connect with it, so you literally are super safe the entire time. It's just a nice way to cheese it. I've used it a few times for myself, but he goes, connected, by the way, with a Ninetales here is now the Ninetales next to these buildings, trying to find wherever they can find. Santana does spot him through that window and is going to try and close the gap just a little bit more. See if you can eliminate some more of the SUG players. But with only Solke here to try and hold down the fort, it's looking difficult for S2G. Yeah, because HamCG, that was his second life. So really, if you are Solke, if you got a reanimation jutsu, you can bring him back. If you go to a recall tower, you can get it back by, unfortunately, no, don't really normally have these around this area too much. So I think that, yeah, Solke is going to be just having to remain as a solo and take this fight. Again, it's down to the final bullet, as you stated earlier, Kalaris. So if he's able to just outlive these two players of Enigma Galaxy and actually just slowly whittle at the health of Ninetales, he could be the one to secure the win for S2G.
I think it's been interesting to watch the tactics that the teams have been employing, of course, because SUG arrived very early, tried to get as much damage in as possible. Enigma Galaxy bided their time, and now they know once that 1/3 has gone down, they can just try and eliminate SUG and take it.
Oh, यहाँ पे SUG नहीं, मुझे लगा ही था SUG के प्लेयर ज़्यादा देर तक नहीं बचेगा, लेकिन यहाँ पर खत्म हो जाना चाहिए। चलो यहाँ पर पहला मैच इंडिया से यहाँ पर मतलब जीत गया मतलब अभी के लिए। गाइस जो भी नए बंदे हैं गाइस जल्दी चैट पे इंडिया लिखो। जो भी नए बंदे हो जल्दी ज्वाइन कर चैट पे हाय हेलो और टीम इंडिया लिखो।
Beautiful stuff. And that means Enigma Galaxy and Alpha 7 have qualified to the final match.
Yeah, you could hear, by the way, that org skin, it sounds amazing.
Yes, it does.
Winner यहाँ पर इंडिया की टीम यहाँ पर पहुंच चुकी है।
Enigma Galaxy winning out the second match.
Easy.
Inject Saturn versus S2G के MC
Yeah, you need M249, full bullets, and you just shoot. And you need car to run away. Oh, I was running. I just wanna run. He's like too big, and you can't like kill him like easy, you know. Alpha 7 or 14. But we will like anyway. We're gonna win. No.
I trust you, bro. I trust you.
No, I'm humble. Of course, we're gonna have fun, but we're not gonna show any mercy.
और मैसेज करके रखा गाइस यहाँ पर आइए।
ऐसे
वगैरह किसी और यहाँ पर स्टिक और यहाँ पर शो होने वाला लगता है आज।
Easy times in the show match, but
होने नहीं वाले हैं लगता है क्योंकि टाइम मैचेस हो जाना चाहिए।
Surprise.
We knew that going into it, right? We were going to see a bunch of M249, but I also understand why you want to use the orb because you've got the cool skin, right?
It is a very nice skin.
मुझे लगता है कि आज मैचेस हो नहीं होंगे।
And actually, the crate, when you eliminate someone with the orc skin, it becomes a mini Ninetales that becomes the crate, and you just loot from that. It's absolutely fantastic, and I definitely want it. It's going away soon enough. So,
yeah.
I लग रहा है कि मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि आज मैचेस होने नहीं वाला है.
Let's take a look at match number 3.
ऐसा कल भी ऐसा हुआ था क्योंकि मैंने कल लेट स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट किया था. कल जो हुआ था प्लेयर्स के साथ उसके बाद तो भाई
free for all here. 4 Thrives going up against Yangon Galacticos.
Look, 4 Thrives, Huzaifa and Falak got a huge advantage because for
कल
those
जो
who remember,
हुआ तो उसके बाद तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि कुछ.
Yes, he was.
They did a Falak show match all about the Naruto mode. He knows every single intricate aspect of this.
आ
I would say, if I
जल्दी आ जाओ, join
I don't know
करो.
if there's any cursor whatsoever.
यहाँ पर 9 tails जहाँ पर वहीं पे उतरेंगे. ये होना तो नहीं चाहिए guys.
Guys, I'm trying to protect you out there. All right, but anyway, let's get into match number 3, of course, as we do have them all going to be dropping down once again. I don't know, I think I'm probably also leaning the same way. After that show match that I watched with Mr. John Allen, I think there is definitely some very well-versed players on 4 Thrives.
But Yangon Galacticos got their own skin in game too, man. So it's kind of, they kind of look really good. I have that one too. That is actually really sick. So you know what? Yangon Galacticos may be able to eke this one out on both Huzaifa and Falak. But yeah, here you go. It's going to be going for the drop here, trying to get all of the loot for themselves in the early stage and see how it works out. But Pachinki, no Enigma Galaxy, no Ida, it's safe.
But there will be a hot drop nonetheless. Let's see what they're actually going to be able to attain, of course, across the way. Now, at the top of Pachinki, you actually do have this new area, right, that has been crafted in the similar vein of the Naruto collaboration here as well. And there are chests there that you can actually grab yourself once again to be able to have that. No restrictions here. 3 minutes, no restrictions. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, very interesting ninjutsu technique to use here is going to be the M4. Quite a deadly weapon if you want to use it for yourself. But we'll see 4 Thrives in the main city portion here, updated off Pachinki, while Yangon Galacticos looking to get some weapons on the more northern edge of the city. But you see, these chests, you go for that chest, you will get a ninjutsu ability every single time.
I already kind of like Yangon Galacticos' approach here to dropping in that location just a little bit closer. That said, though, Falak and, of course, Huzaifa have been able to find themselves on the south side of that, so they're going to be able to gather up a little bit more. PP Bison in action here for Mr. Falak.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very happy about that one. Falak's going to be having that one for himself, followed up with also a... Now, he swapped over for the Olga.
Okay.
He does have the skin from this current collaboration. But now, yeah, as you said, the area where Yangon Galacticos are currently dense. A lot of the chests are going to be localized around here and also get an extra bit of elevation because of how the lay of the land is really built in that area in Pachinki. So they have extra bit of information. Extra loot.
40 versus...
I didn't know who was playing. I would say
YG. कौन जीतेगा guys? Chat पे लिखो.
Wide wrap around outside of church, trying to get the drop off angle onto Yangon.
Yeah.
मुझे लगता है यहाँ पर
trying to get the dupe on them.
as per report मुझे YG जीतने मानता तो है लेकिन कुछ भी जब पाकिस्तान नहीं जीतना चाहिए. मैं YG को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ.
They completely lost Falak way early on in this game, and he's been lurking around, being very, very sneaky in the middle of that. So they've been trying to find him, but it's not been successful thus far.
Where are we going, Yangon? They are.
एक घंटे स्विम करूँगा उसके बाद अगर कुछ रिजल्ट नहीं आया तो बस एक मिनट मुझे बात करना पड़ेगा.
Yeah, maybe they want to just get better entry points. They're just trying to reorganize how their approach to that fight is going to actually go down, or maybe they're just unhappy with the loot, which right now you open the chest, it's a bit random. Maybe they just didn't get the abilities they wanted, so they're really chasing down the extra jutsu, especially, as I said, not the reanimation jutsu, the substitution jutsu would be great to find. He gets an angle with the iron sight, but not going to be taking the shot, just biding his time for that true opportunity to get a knock.
I've seen a lot of Pachinki hot drops in my time, Max, man.
This
ain't one of them.
This is very respectful.
A respectful Pachinki hot drop. Mana has been spotted, though. I appreciate the trigger discipline that we're seeing so far, because this will allow Falak to reposition and go for that pincer maneuver that they could get on Yangon Galacticos.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that 4 Thrives are trying to be very methodical, very...
Public क्या बोलता है? आज का stream होने वाला है क्या?
Because if it was a 4v4,
मुझे लगता है जो match.
But here, you get one knock, you instantly turn into a 1v2.
Next level.
Oh,
अरे नहीं, nice.
Instantly taken out by Huzaifa. Can't get the flush just yet, so it's not mission impossible. But I feel like here they're just going to fully send it. Naruto
Miles trying to reinforce this, but it was the perfect moment, right? When you're vaulting out of that window, it gives you that opportunity to just laser them down there and get that elimination.
चलो खत्म हो गया यहाँ पर right.
Even trying to maybe bait in Smile a little bit further, but they will. Now it's up to Smile to do something. I think he's going to be spotted pretty soon here.
अरे नहीं यार.
Gonna be difficult. And there you go.
तो यहाँ पर फलक ने यहाँ पर जीत लिया मैच गाइस लेकिन फलक यहाँ पर जीत तो चुका है लेकिन भाई इस कब होगा अच्छा यहाँ पर कोटी की टीम यहाँ पर जीत गया
Look how happy he is.
Nice.
I've never seen him be so happy. Whoa.
Amazing. Let's check him with an interview here for match number 3.
अच्छा मैच तो अच्छा लेकिन मेन मैच कब होगा मैं वही सोच रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये जो दिखा रहा है ये तो मतलब हो चुका है मैच अभी तक वहाँ से कांटेक्ट कुछ नहीं हो पाया कि मैचेस होने वाला है या नहीं थोड़ा बहुत सोर्सेस
I felt like a man after my own heart. Fireball Jitsu, I'm taking that.
बस 4 बजने को है लेकिन अभी तक प्लेयर्स जो है यहाँ पर अभी भी पहुंचा नहीं है अभी A7 का मैच चल रहा है पबजी मोबाइल यहाँ है मैं एक सेकंड के लिए सोच रहा था कि भाई मैं तो गलत जगह गया अच्छा निग्मा गैलेक्सी के साथ अभी मैचेस है लगता है प्लेयर्स की हालत अभी भी सुधार हुआ नहीं है गाइस
No, definitely. Now bear in mind it is the only ninjutsu as well as shurikens only, so no weapons going to be allowed here. I mean a shuriken's a weapon, but you get what I mean.
देखो गाइस अभी भी प्लेयर्स अभी तक आया नहीं है देखो सीट जो है बैकग्राउंड पे देख सकते हैं कि आपकी सीट जो अभी भी खाली है इसका मतलब प्लेयर्स अभी तक आए नहीं है
Jacked to the nines, you think so?
I don't know. He scares me in game. So
फाइनल स्टेज है ये उसके बाद ही एक मिनट गाइस एक मैसेज आया अरे नहीं मैंने सोचा वहाँ का मैसेज होगा नहीं अभी तक मैसेज आया नहीं कि प्लेयर्स क्या है अभी तक नहीं है इसलिए सेटअप लेके बैठे हो कि अगर कुछ होना होगा अगर तो
might be seen later on in his final match, but Valley of the End is very interesting of an area because one cool thing you can do in this mode, right, is Naruto run on water, and Valley of the End has so much water to work around, so that's going to be great for these teams. There you go, everyone has spawned in. It's a 2v2.
ये कौन सी जगह है भाई ये कौन सी जगह है भाई
starts here of all places for these teams.
So you have crates.
कौन सी जगह है भाई I don't know ये कौन सी जगह है भाई
Here you go. The fight is ready to begin.
Fight begins, okay.
What are they going to be able to find to start things off? Of course, nobody really starting with anything other than some shurikens. A little bit of damage done already.
अच्छा यहाँ पर ऐसे फाइट होगा
पलक
ये पलट करके अरे मुंह पे सैटर्न भी डाउन है अब यहाँ पे A7 का भी आगमन हो चुका है देखते हैं चांस है A7 का अभी अच्छा चलो यहाँ पे फलक को खत्म कर दिया गया है अब यहाँ पर निग्मा गैलेक्सी के लॉ ओ अच्छा 1v1v2 का बैटल है नाइस निग्मा गैलेक्सी लॉट को यहाँ पर खत्म कर दिया गया है अब यहाँ पर 1v2 का बैटल है एक सीख क्या होता है चलो यहाँ पर खत्म होता हुआ फाइनली ये बैटल और यहाँ पर A7 पहले ही बोला था हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे कोई तो बोलो यार
I didn't see a lot of ninjutsu, a lot of shurikens were being used there. Apparently the looting stage was just non-existent. The shuriken is all they needed.
I guess it had occurred kind of with that one fireball coming in.
The singular in water, definitely very effective.
Yeah. Very nice as we see the final moments here as well. Alpha 7 using the shuriken full effect, getting themselves the final blow.
Oh, Cario Reva smiling there at the end as they become champions of this mode.
बैकग्राउंड जो है वाइट ले लिया मैंने
Alpha 7 being the champions of Naruto.
देखो मैच देखो
It's a good feeling. It was a fun. It was funny. Maybe the fireball.
A7 तो जीत चुका है अब
Thank you for everyone who supported.
मैं सोच रहा कि मैचेस कब होगा भी या नहीं मुझे नहीं पता अभी भी क्योंकि 8 बज चुके हैं अब ये तो गिने चुने प्लेयर्स अब लगता है मैच
Congratulations to Alpha 7 there for being able to win that. Did you have a good time, Maxman?
I had a fantastic time. It was so many good plays. Seeing M249 to take down Ninetales, that is the way to do it. So I'm happy they are on the same level as me in game.
Is that the case? Is it right? Okay.
मैचेस कब शुरू होगा?
I think they're significantly above my level. I'm going to put it that way.
सोच पे तो मैं भी हूँ कि भाई आज मैचेस होगा भी या नहीं?
And we're going to have the studio right after this.
प्लेयर्स हो क्या कर प्लेयर्स ठीक है गाइस मैं 2 मिनट में आया तब तक तुम लोग मैच ज्वाइन करो अभी मैं 2 मिनट में आया हाँ चलो आ गया गाइस। हाँ क्या चल रहा है? नो आइडिया ब्रो, सॉरी, माफ करना। नारुतो मैंने देखा नहीं तो मुझे इन चीजों से दूरी रखो।
Hello and welcome to the PUBG and Naruto.
The matches कब शुरू होगा रे?
You see at the EWC 26. We're checking out
क्या बोल रहे थे?
guys for free if you head on down to the event. One of the things you can do is sign your name on the board. And who's this signing their name? Jackie.
Hey guys, yeah, it's a good time down here. I thought I'd slip in.
अच्छा स्काउट का भी स्नैक्स का भी सेम चल रहा है।
Something nice to take home.
Oh, absolutely. There are things on offer. We'll cover that in a minute. Looks like Maxman's been joining you as well. I haven't seen him around, but he must have been here earlier. Got up nice and early.
Oh, mate,
those,
John, it'd be silly to be here at EWC and not get involved with what's going on at the PUBG Mobile Naruto booth. Much like these beautiful people that are over here.
एक मिनट गाइस एक अपडेट आया गाइस, एक अपडेट आया।
That's the first two on the list. Kalaris and Neptura are both trying to collect those brain rots, get the passive income rolling up, you know.
एक अपडेट आया।
How rotted is your brain today, Nep?
चैट पे बोलोगे तब तो आप बोलूंगा ना। अपडेट आ चुका है गाइस ऑलमोस्ट।
Well, that sounds good to me, John.
बस एक कंफर्म करना है।
Beautiful stuff, fantastic. We are going to take a look at what else is on offer though here at the
मैचेस होगा लेकिन थोड़ा लेट होगा।
Taking a photo maybe with some of our
अभी
we got the chicken mascot of course.
एक न्यूज़ आया है
Get over there and see if we
तो
can wrangle
इन्फॉर्मर है, वहाँ से एक न्यूज़ आया है कि मैचेस होगा लेकिन टाइम लगेगा मैचेस।
It's good to see you
कि
again.
प्लेयर जो है भी रेस्ट कर रहा है। कल का जो इंसिडेंट हुआ था जिसके चलते उल्टा आज मैच जल्दी स्टार्ट होने वाला था। जितना मुझे मेरे पास जितना न्यूज़ है कि आज मैचेस जल्दी शुरू होने वाला था। कि कल का 2 मैच, आज का 6, टोटल 8 मैचेस होने वाला है, इतना तो मुझे मालूम है। कंफर्म नहीं है गाइस कि मतलब अगर प्लेयर्स की कंडीशन अगर सही नहीं रहा तो मैच नहीं होंगे, क्योंकि एक दिन का बफर टाइम उन लोगों के पास है जितना मेरे पास जो है इंफॉर्मेशन है। मैचेस तो होगा गाइस, मैचेस होगा, टाइम लगेगा। कल इस टाइम पे मैचेस लगभग स्टार्ट हो चुका था, मुझे याद है।
Their aggression was fearless, and one knock could quickly become a complete squad wipe.
अगर आप लोगों को कुछ और जानना है तो लिख सकते हो चैट पे, लिखो। नई इन्फॉर्मेशन है, मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगा, ठीक है। इतना भी इन्फॉर्मेशन आया है कि मैचेस तो हो गए लेकिन थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, ठीक है।
자, 밑드릭 그다 들어올게 작사선 저긴 그 메뉴부터 яг тэр үеийн яг сэтгэл жоохон тийм байсан болоо тэгээд ер нь зоон
ये देखो अभी भी जो कास्टर्स जो है वो वही बोल रहे हैं कि
another huge
matches
international
होंगे,
performance, another
लेकिन
MVP level showing, and another third place finish. Two of the biggest tournaments in the world.
ये पिछले ग्रैंड का जो रिजल्ट है वो है ये A7 ने ये मारा था। अरे A7 तो भी अभी ये तो चला गया था, अभी याद आया यार। अभी A7 का तो चैप्टर ही नहीं है।
Now, they return under Aurora Gaming with a new organization, the same firepower, and another opportunity to fight the win. The question has never been whether they have enough talent. Their MVP titles have already proven that. The real question is whether multiple stars can now play as one complete championship team. Their qualification run showed promising signs. Aurora still played aggressively, but their rotations looked more controlled. Their pushes had more support, and the team appeared more connected. That growing coordination was on full display in the final match.
सैनक आ जाए तो बहुत अच्छा है ना रोंडो है लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि सैनक को वापस आ जाना चाहिए
and finished first in the regional qualification ranking.
जीत गया था वो मैच थोड़ा याद आ रहा है कि हाँ ये मैचेस हुआ था या नहीं
өнгөрсөн
ट्रॉफी उठाया था अरोरा गेमिंग
манай багийн ер нь сэтгэл зүй уур амьсгал багийн тоглолт нэлээд өөрчлөгдсөн одоо яагаад гэвэл өмнө жил
एक्सरसाइज करते करते मेरे पैरों पे साइड पे दर्द हो रहा है बहुत पेन हो रहा है
ер нь тэгээд бүгд засч орж ирсэн тэгээс авраг авахын төлөө ер нь
तो we will do our best to win the title okay टाइटल जीत गए अब ठीक है अरोरा गेमिंग आज टाइटल मत जीतिए आज प्लेयर्स को खेलने दीजिए थोड़ा
Only one thing is missing, the championship. Aurora Gaming arrive at PMWC
तो कॉन्टेक्ट नहीं है मेरा वो तो मैं नहीं कर सकता लेकिन
of PUBG Mobile.
हाँ प्लेयर्स के साथ मैं एक तो कॉन्टेक्ट है तो वहाँ से मेरे को एक न्यूज़ आया कि मैचेस तो होंगे थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा क्योंकि
that will be a dream for Aurora fans if they are going to be able to become champions because they have the MVPs to back them up. And if they become champions, I think I'm going to be the curse for that team because this is the one event that I'm actually not picking them to be champions.
दुआ करो guys कि आज इंडिया अच्छा परफॉर्म करे
Kalaris and Maxman for being able to do that amazing show match. Joined by Lace, Blank, Natura, and the WG. We're going to do the STC arena and we're going to remind you what ended up happening yesterday because we did end up playing 4 matches. And in those 4 matches, I mean, if we start off with the Rondo, Nickman Galaxy was able to get that first win.
पहले बोला था
really good style as well. Really enjoy what we
पहले बोला था लेट होगा लेकिन मैचेस होगा ये जा गया था गाइस मेरे
पास quite honestly very excited to see what they've got coming in on today too because it was a fantastic start. They're in what 4th place 3rd place I think even looking very good indeed and they
guys मैचेस तो मैंने बोला था कि आज दुआ करो कि अपना जो इंडिया टीम है वो चैंपियन हो जो हालत है वो रिपीट ना हो प्लेयर्स स्वस्थ रहे मैं यही बोलूँगा और आज अच्छा परफॉर्म करके जाए ताकि टॉप 3 पे या टॉप 4 पे अगर बैटल में एक जगह बना सकते हैं तो बहुत बढ़िया होगा बस यही मैं निंजा ये तो पाकिस्तान का प्लेयर पाकिस्तान इस गेम का थी कल तुम लोग हो गया चलो एप्रिल जूस कल 4 मैच होने के बाद जो इंसिडेंट हुआ था उसके बाद तो ठीक है enjoy the match.
Every single match we got to see Milu doing the Milu style. No 1v4s just yet, but so goddamn close, and I feel like it's going to be just another great day for them. It was a great day coming out of like the survival stages, now to grand finals.
Baji, karna karo, Baji.
They're going to keep that momentum going forward.
Hey, you were talking about Tiamba, you were talking about Milu. Now we get a chance to see one of those highlights from yesterday from that.
ये जो नेट था भाई खतरनाक नेट डाला था भाई चुम्मा मेरी तरफ से
Absolutely, it's so nice to see finally a full squad from Ulf in those final moments. You can tell that they know very much how to play this game, right? It's just when they lose those players, that's when they start to fumble, that's when they start to fall down. But you keep them a full squad, they can play this very well. Their timing is really good. Their angles that they do, Blank.
कोई नहीं sorry नहीं कोई अपडेट नहीं आया कोई अपडेट नहीं आया अभी लगा था कि अपडेट आया है WhatsApp पे मैसेज है लेकिन वो मेरी बंदी का है
Aurora, we do have Vitality as well. Those are 2 teams that are currently in contention for the club championship. So why not? Let's send it over to Señorita Glitter to see what she's got to say.
Ooh.
We are deep in the trenches of championship weekend here at EWC 2026. So as always, it's time for a club championship update because we have multiple grand finals matches this weekend. It's time to dive into all of it. First of all, kicking things off at the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet, we have our grand finals set today for Rainbow Six Siege. That will, of course, be between Furia and FaZe, with a third, fourth decider match also happening between DZ and Gpay. Now, this is big for Gpay because it does mean that they got their second top 8 finish, which makes them CC eligible. Then over on the chess side of things, we also have a grand finals match happening. And this one is a big one, okay, because we thought we were going to maybe see a bit of a repeat of what we got last year. However, after an insane day of matches, both of our Falcons players are now in the third, fourth decider match. It does, of course, mean that Falcons are guaranteed third place level points when it comes to the championship side of things. But the big surprise is GM Dennis from AGAL being the second person to secure the spot in grand finals against Magnus. This is massive, not only for GM Dennis, but of course for AGAL, as they are currently at the top of the CC leaderboard. They can get even more points. They will be setting themselves up well for the final week of our competition. Then over on the STC Arena, we have our top 8 set, and they will be playing through their quarterfinals matches today. There's a couple teams we're going to be paying attention to when it comes to the CC side of things, and those teams are, of course, Falcons and Vitality, two massive heavy hitters on the CC side of things. Falcons have a big opportunity to potentially usurp AGAL here, but Vitality are looking to continue to climb the ranks, and they definitely have a chance to do that. So we'll have to see how that competition continues to play out. Vitality are also going to tie into us over here on our stage for PUBG Mobile. They have been a favorite the entire competition, and now they have an opportunity to continue putting themselves in a good spot heading into day 2 of our finals matches. Of course, like I said, there's going to be a lot of action happening here today, so we'll make sure to keep you all updated with how it all ends up playing out.
Thank you so much, Senorita Glitter, for that update with the club championship. But now we're going to talk about what's going to be happening today. Because
time lagega. Players
into tomorrow as first place and willing to set.
There's 4 matches ka result hai
in first place though, after 4 matches, we do have E-Arena with 48 points, and luckily for us, for all the viewers, it's still close. Tiamba performing well, but they haven't been able to get a chicken dinner just yet.
Not just yet. Still impressive stuff though coming on through from them to be able to maintain that second place even without a win. But it's still, we still need to see that win, right? A win has got to be where they want to. That's the goal for today. I feel like you've got 8 games to do it. They need that win because these other teams, I have a sneaking suspicion here, we are going to see a massive upstart.
Kickstart.
That's the one.
Yeah.
For a lot of these teams, this leaderboard is going to be completely overturned. I think we're going to see some very different names in that top 5 at the end of today. So, yeah, I think E-Arena, Tiamba, Enigma Galaxy, all 3 of those teams, Aurora as well, really need to figure out how they want to play today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Tiamba actually needs to win. 2024 PMGC was one eliminations alone.
Fair.
I think Tiamba can just keep up with this. I mean, 37 elims is very, very impressive. I think Aking's doing very well on that side. You are right in the sense that I really think it's going to be absolutely shaken up. I don't think E-Arena is going to stay there whatsoever.
Yeah,
I think the only team that I actually have hope for right now is, funnily enough, Enigma Galaxy.
Yes.
And I'm not the biggest Enigma Galaxy fan at the best of times, all right? Okay, I think they have made some silly plays in the past, but they actually do look really good. I love how Enigma Galaxy looks right now.
Yeah, and I'm obviously having a look at Nongshim Red Force here because look at those eliminations compared to placement points. The fact that they are able to secure so many points of them in the elimination average bracket and not the placement. It is going to be their time to just try and get those top 10s, those top 5s even, and they will move themselves up into that top 7 because the elims are there. It's just the placement. They're falling a little bit short on their rotations and taking a little bit long to grab the eliminations where they're bursting. But I believe that today they're going to be able to come in, grab those placement points, and skyrocket up to those top 7.
And the crazy thing too is that we saw some big names on that second page as well. esports, which I know the fans are wanting them to be able to improve. And now we're looking at one team that is going to be looking to improve in a big way when we're talking about OG, when we're talking about Godlike as well. But we're going to talk about the Sony story of the day, which is pretty much attacking the first place, attacking that throne at the top for these teams because of what I was talking about in regards to the format. If you end up at the end of the day in first place, you will be able to set up that Smash Rules threshold. So let's say a team ends up with 150 points at the end of the day. Tomorrow it will be plus 10 of that, where they will be able to actually hit the threshold, the Smash Zone. And then after that, if they get a win, they win via Smash Zone.
That's
they
correct.
do. Yes.
Carry on.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, well.
For you.
Well then. No, I think the Smash Roll has been so fun in the last few tournaments we've had it. I've always really enjoyed it, and I think it's going to be a lot of pressure on all these teams. I think we've had a lot of pressure so far. This lobby is incredible. It's very different to what we've been seeing so far in the tournament, and they flipped the switch and they've just gone 110%. Very excited to see what that's.
Brother, it is slow watching.
Honestly, the Smash Roll is.
भाई low watching तो होगा, आप लोग support करोगे तभी तो होगा ना. Subscribe कर देना भाई, support कर लो. ये support नहीं चाहिए था भाई, बिजली चला गया मेरे घर. नहीं भाई आएगा, वाचिंग आएगा. रेड्स को आने दो, वाचिंग आएगा. मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ गाइस, इसके बाद दरख्ता भड़कता. सब्सक्राइब कर देना गाइस. वॉचिंग तो करो गाइस, अच्छे से थोड़ा सपोर्ट करो भाई को. बिजली नहीं है गाइस, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. के चलते भाई तो थोड़ा इशू फेस कर रहा हूँ मैं, यूजिंग टिश्यू.
Average eliminations, and then 4 thrives 6.25. So they have the capability to be able to skyrocket incredibly
पहले बोला था
fast.
गाइस कि प्लेयर्स अच्छे वॉच पार्टी होगा, अच्छे से होगा. थोड़ा वेट करो. आज मैं 3 मैचेस से वॉच पार्टी करूंगा, उसके बाद मैं थोड़ा बाहर जाऊंगा 50 नगर से. पता ही है सबको, ठीक है. बेस कैम अभी तक नहीं होगा, अभी थोड़ा मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, इसीलिए मैं थोड़ा काम कर रहा हूँ.
We got some championships in here, so of course they have the mental capacity, they have the skill to be able to bring them back into the conversation and be absolutely dominant over the course of the matches today. I'm excited.
Yeah, correct. I mean,
I'm stepping forward too.
I can see that. Not on camera. You're just going in there.
I've got the passion.
But yeah, that's what Tiamba exactly did to the poor guys on Vitality over on Rondo. They just got in there. And I think for Vitality throughout the day, if we look back on it a lot, most of the positions they took on the map were actually quite good, quite formidable, and they played it out decently well. They are just getting pushed by teams a lot. People are very aggressive in this lobby. They had center side towards Jaltin, I believe it was, over on Rondo, and we had Tiamba come from outside circle and just send it to them. I think Vitality was very confused. I would be very confused by a play like that, and I think if Vitality didn't go down that early in that game, it would be very different position in the rankings. But yeah, the Elims are going to slow down right now. We are no longer playing into those feeder teams. These are all the best of the best.
And the Ilims are going to keep on coming down for some of the teams. One team that ended up surprising me in a really good way, Nonchim Red Force. Completely different from what we've seen out of the groups, completely different from what we saw in Survival too. Because, yeah, they've been able to just frag out of their mind, but those points are not there yet for that squad.
No, they're not. This is only a glimpse of what we know this team is capable of. For me, yeah, Tizzy with 2.25. I mean, that's crazy, right? We're getting really, really good average elims from all of these players. Still, I want to see them just continue that trajectory, continue to go forward. Because for me, when you're thinking about, we've got 8 games today, Blank. That is a lot more than we're used to. Yeah. It's 4 Miramars as well, right? But it does mean 68% charge for a lot of these teams. The pressure is going to get to them, I think, and also you're talking about that mental stamina as well when you have 2 extra games like that. For me, Nongshim, I think, are one of the only teams in this lobby that actually have that mental fortitude to play those extra games as well.
कल का भी यही हाल है गाइस कि मैच भी बंद कर दिया था क्योंकि मुझे नहीं था
on day 2 I think there's other teams that might be able to bounce back and I think there's going to be a lot of teams
players तो आने वाले आ रहे हैं
because we are going to be having 8 matches. One team that I'm going to be looking forward to surprising other than Godlike. We have seen the potential that this team is capable of, and we're going to be showing it to you right now. Day 2 groups insane when it comes to eliminations. Yesterday, a big difference.
Group day 2 पे अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया था लेकिन फाइनल डे 1 पे वो परफॉर्मेंस आया नहीं है गाइस पता नहीं क्यों लेकिन आएगा ये Godlike की ये जो क्लचेस चाहिए भाई कहाँ ये क्लचेस
It's not a huge drop off there, but again, I'm going to tie this back into Nongshim Red Force.
ये वाला मीनो चाहिए मीनो
for Nongshim Red Force. I feel like what we saw yesterday, Lay, especially them and Flash, is that they were going a lot more aggressive. They're trying to experiment with stuff, which is important in these types of end games. When you get to finals, you
आज टोटल होगा देखो गाइस मैच 1 मैच 2 जो है कल का 2 मैच वो मिरामार का 2 मैचेस वो तो होगा और उसके बाद आज का मैचेस होगा रोंडो इरांके मिरामार
positions in center zone but unfortunately not having the split hold to have the wave of enemies that are coming around
कल का 2 मैचेस होगा 8 मैचेस होने वाले ये तो मुझे पहले ही पता था लेकिन मैंने सोचा कि कल आज साथ कल साथ ये मैंने सोचा था लेकिन लास्ट मोमेंट पे जो आया कि कल 6 मैच ही होगा लेकिन आज ये 8 मैचेस आज होगा शेड्यूल बहुत बड़ा है गाइस लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस
in the third match which I feel like is going to remind me of what Sanhok used to be. If for some reason those first 2 matches don't end up going your way, then Rondo might be that kickstarter for some of their squads.
That's exactly what we've been discussing, right? I think a lot of people have had that discussion of where should Rondo be placed in a round in a day, right? And I think this is going to be a really interesting test to actually
65% बैटरी बचा है गाइस 65% बैटरी बचा है क्या बोलूं क्या बोलूं इतनी नहीं आ रहा
exactly what some of these teams will need. You get that extra recall, you get that extra life, you get all those eliminations. That's the momentum that we start to see some teams trying to build. For Thrives, for instance, was trying to build that momentum yesterday. You know, third party.
ये बिजली नहीं आएगा तो भाई बहुत दिक्कत में आ जाऊंगा बहुत मतलब बहुत ही दिक्कत में आ जाऊंगा क्योंकि 30% अगर हो गया जितनी देर कर सकते हैं चलेगा उसके बाद एक भी मैच में स्ट्रीम कर पाऊंगा या नहीं ये भी मुझे मालूम नहीं
Thrives having some of the best loyal gamers, that BLG squad that they have there supporting them. We'll see what they're going to be capable of. But talking about how you said earlier, you think which team was it that you thought was one of the only ones that could actually Nongshim,
yeah, right?
the only team. One of the only teams. Which are the other few?
Take our words and twist it.
I know, that's right?
Well, tell us which other ones.
Okay, I think it's probably Aurora.
Agreed.
Aurora would do that. Vitality would do that.
You don't agree, Blaine?
You don't agree with Aurora?
I think Aurora crack like an egg all the time, dude. I think that's totally fair to say. I think group stage Aurora is unreal. Qualifications Aurora also unreal. Finals Aurora is just a different.
मैं बाद में ओपन करूँगा भाई अभी नहीं कर सकता भाई अभी मैंने कुछ पहने नहीं नीचे पहने ऊपर कुछ नहीं पहना
I do think Aurora's played slightly better this
बहुत
time.
गर्मी लग रहा है बहुत गर्मी लग रहा है
Some moments where I'm
इतना गर्मी कि भाई लोग
it's happening again. I can feel the docketing.
कैसे स्ट्रीम करो मुझे पता है उसके बाद तो देखो भाई 53% बैटरी है अगर 30 पे भी आ गया तो मैं तब तक है
fans are so close by too. Luckily, everybody has been amazing here. Whether it's a Fourth Rise fan, Horror fans, Aurora fans.
Meet and greet है guys, giveaways है, brand dot challenge, बहुत कुछ है, तीनों चीजें guys. अगर तुम लोग चाहो तो join कर सकते हो. मतलब fan girl zone guide है guys.
We got a chance to see a show match more with PUBG Mobile and Naruto, or you can go check out the Brain Rot Royale, which I've been playing. I think I'm
अगर नहीं आया तो भाई
7 or 8 now. I can't remember exactly. So
कल का भी था, आज का भी है. कुछ नहीं कर सकते.
Get some of the other cool stuff. We have gotten so many shirts. Actually, for disclosure purposes, I've only gotten one shirt.
One shirt. Yes.
Have you gotten
जल्दी
any
मैच
shirts?
शुरू करो भाई.
Oh, I
जल्दी
don't
मैच
have a
शुरू
wardrobe
करो.
or anything like that from this event. That's not happened.
No.
I've got nothing.
It's so cool though. It's so cool though. Lacey, you finally get
Watching भी नहीं आ रहा guys. इससे बड़ी दिक्कत है कि watching नहीं आ
They're
रहा.
gonna play.
एक brother comment करके तो चला गया, लेकिन वो comment जो है अभी इसके ऊपर कोई comment नहीं है guys.
Sorry.
They're gonna play the security camera from earlier when we were actually over there before anybody was
पतंग हो रहा है
there.
guys,
Us just
पतंग
putting
बाजी है.
shirts in the tote bags with Naruto. I'm like, yes, take all of that. But as we're gonna be heading here towards A match,
क्या करेगा इस बताओ कितना % चार्ज बचा है 61%. दुआ करो कि गाइस की बिजली आ जाए और
has to do it now. Yes, they will have that second chance in the rondo, but for me, they're tied in 7th
आवाज आ रहा है आप
place.
लोगों को शायद कि वो
One
कटा
good
मतलब
game.
वो
They
पतंग
need
काट
this.
गया
They
है
feed off
और
momentum so much that if they want to
तैर रहा
survive
है
all
अपना
8
जो पतंग
matches
है
and
वो
still
भी
be on
आसमान
top,
पे
they
तैर
have to
रहा
start
है.
now.
I think it's a weird day for Fourth Thrives, honestly, because they love to start on Rondo. They say all the time in the past that Rondo is their best map. Usually they start off Rondo really strong and then they can transfer that momentum. Start on Miramar, I don't think that it's the craziest map. I still think they can play it. For me, it's probably S2G. S2G has had a tendency in the past for miracle Miramars.
Yeah, I have to agree with that as well. And plus,
30% हो जाएगा भाई, मैं भी
2
कुछ
at the
नहीं कर
start,
सकता.
2 at the end. So these are like practice marks, you know what I'm saying?
Let's see, guys.
Right at the end, that's where you have all playability and energy. Yeah, the
दुआ करता हूँ कि एक मैच भी स्ट्रीम कर पाऊंगा ना तो भी भाई अच्छा लगेगा. एक मैच तो स्ट्रीम कर पाए मैं बहुत बड़ी बात है.
But if we were to remove that one chicken dinner out of all, you would end up noticing that they would only end up having
जो भी देख रहे हो जल्दी से बताओ पहला मैच कौन जीतेगा.
that is the biggest red flag
Chat
of this
करके बताओ
team
भाई.
when you're not able to just convert only on elims and the placement points start fading away. I know you say that yes, a team doesn't really need a chicken dinner to be able to win PMWC, but in my eyes, they do need to be consistent at least towards the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, the beige flag right now is Fourth Rise, right? We're in the middle ground. I mean, the 4 placement points, not great, but it is promising to see this still 21 eliminations. That shows, you know, gusto going to these matches, which I really do like.
Yeah, Fourth Thrives. We saw some of this instance yesterday. I think that's what it was. Especially the one that I really have to nitpick, Nepturo, with Fourth Thrives has to be when they decided to coexist with
Max भी अभी chill कर रहा है. देखो, Max chill कर रहा है, मैं chill कर रहा हूँ, सारे बंदे chill कर रहे हैं अभी. Chilling time देखो भाई, वहाँ पर कुछ है. जल्दी है भाई, अब देख 56 हो गया है, 58 अभी भी ठीक है. Godlike और ये देखना नहीं चाहिए भाई यार. Top 8 में अपने को godlike और orang-orang मांगता है भाई.
They are taking too long on these fights early on, and they have actually not made it really into that top 10 sort of scenario very much. So if they can just obviously push themselves
घर में बहुत हल्ला हो रहा है
a
guys.
little earlier, guys, and get yourself into that rotation, their eliminations will match, and they will actually do a lot better today.
And as we're seeing there in
भाई
16th
जल्दी मैच
place,
स्टार्ट करो भाई. एक मैच
esports with
स्ट्रीम
just
करना है
2
भाई.
points.
अगर
Those 2
नहीं
points
आए
coming
तो
from eliminations. This is a team, we're talking about give up the fight, talking about wanting to fight. This is a team that needs to figure out what they actually want to do, because we saw them hot drop with Enigma Galaxy 3 times yesterday, and after the first one, Raul called them out, which by the way, Raul, keep on talking that smack, baby. Because when you talk that smack is when we actually start seeing your true potential. You get that little chip on your shoulder. But yeah, for Enigma Galaxy, for Ida especially,
Watch it so much भाई. जल्दी आओ भाई, chat करो.
Absolutely, dude.
बताओ guys कौन जीतेगा चुप्पा का पहला मैच.
There's no other way to put it, but you are just throwing at that point. Today though is great because we don't start on Rondo or Erangel. We just go to Miramar. So hopefully no hot drops there. If there is hot drops,
देखो guys पहला मैच कौन जीतेगा.
they need to have like a stern fatherly conversation.
बोल दो guys, बोल दो. चलो ठीक है. बोलो भाई पहला मैच कौन जीतेगा. और मेरे घर पे जो हल्ला हो रहा है भाई उसके लिए मेरे पापा को आया नहीं क्या. कोई आया नहीं. अभी आएगा मतलब भाई मैं स्ट्रीम से ज़्यादा देर नहीं कंटिन्यू कर हल्ला हो रहा है घर पे हल्ला हो रहा है कुछ नहीं कर सकते
Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue at EWC here in Paris. This is the second day of PMWC here in Paris. I'm so excited, Bunny. What's happening here?
Our attention now shifts to the teams that have to perform well today because just 8 maps remain until we set the smash score going into Championship Sunday.
Yeah, Bunny, and it's crucial to not fall behind and to stay on the top of these rankings because everything played today as well.
That's right. We've got young contenders, historic rivalries, and legends of the game ready to go toe-to-toe on the Gdynia City grid.
The better player on Worlds meet again for insane games. But which team will seize the opportunity and rise above the rest?
One step closer to $3 million, inching towards the trophy, the status, the glory, and the legacy. And so it is time to kick off day 2 of the PMWC finals at the EWC 2026.
Oh, we are so glad to be back. It's time for Miramar to get locked on in. We've been waiting since yesterday to jump into this map. We are going to be treated to that now. And it could not be more important for all of our teams here. They are going to need those points every single time they can get them. And they've got 8 chances today.
That's what it's all about here, to be on top of the leaderboards going into the final day of this tournament tomorrow. That smash point threshold will be set at the end of the day. Normally we start the day out hot in Rondo, but we're going to be starting it off hot in the sandy Miramar Desert. So let's get it going, John. I'm excited for this one.
Oh, absolutely. It is so important for all of these teams to keep their nerve because today is a bit of a marathon, right? With these, with the unexpected 8 games today, you have to have the stamina. You have to be looking for it. It's so much more important than usual. It's kind of easy to disregard. Maybe you think, oh, it's only 2 extra games in the day, but that's another maybe up to 2 hours that you need to keep your mental focus locked in, dialed down and under control because every single point matters. Every single match can make the difference. And our players know it more than most.
That is right here, folks. $1.7 million on the line here in the finals all by itself. $3 million prize pool total. First place team going to be taking home $500,000. That is exactly what these teams are going to be fighting for here. So like you mentioned, today is definitely a marathon. I'm really interested to see how these teams have prepared for this, how their coaches are going to be kind of hyping them up. I was getting a little bit of a view backstage and while hearing some of these coaches talk to their teams, like, look, I want consistency. I want to see you guys be able to play the game that got you here in the first place. And that's what we definitely need to see.
What I'm kind of interested in as well is normally you've played the Miramars the previous day. You have all evening, all night to recollect your thoughts about how your Miramar performances went, to be able to re-engage those strategies, anything you noticed, anything you wanted to change. You can really fully brief your team as a coach, as an analyst. Now, they're going to have to do that on the fly. Yeah. They're going to have to do that faster for specifically Miramar than we've seen for any other map. And so that could be an interesting dynamic to let unfold here in terms of those point scoring when it comes to the end of today and the last 2 matches of it. As we're getting locked in, our players boarding the plane for the first time. Looking ready. Yeah. Hopefully EDA don't get too hot with their drops. We know what they like to do, but it's not, as the desk was highlighting there, it is not Erangel. It's not Picardo. Sorry, it's not. It may be Picardo. I hope it's not. It's not Erangel. It's not Rondo. So they have to try and get some points on board.
They need to desperately. Let's get this one started here, folks. You can see the players are excited. I'm hyped. I know y'all guys at home are excited to see some serious PUBG Mobile action. Let's get into it. Plane path going right down the center in a beautiful diagonal. So these teams, no crazy plane. Right, we're playing 2 Miramars today, and then we're going to be finishing with
It's a little on the east side here, though. Hot Jukes with Tianba and S2G. However, I don't imagine that's going to be too much of a problem. Grab some vehicles, get back, regroup. The circle up to the north side should help to pull that apart as well. Maybe some danger between Godlike and Orangutan, but yeah, they're far enough afield. I don't think that they're going to get too aggy with it.
Yeah, you can see Enigma Galaxy, they're going to be heading on over to El Pozo. That is normally Alpha 7's drop, but they are not here in the finals, so they should be able to get looted up pretty quick here. They're going to start off by, of course, securing those vehicles. Super important inside of Miramar. Coops right in the trike. You can see him looking up, being like, trike, come on, man. Where is my UAS? Where's my Murado? He's going to need to find something else here. Or stuck to doing some little baby looting here. They're going to be fighting some buildings.
But they should be all right.
Yeah, they should be plenty. They'll have plenty of time here to get looted up.
Yeah, they're fairly center on this one. They could potentially break out towards some of the areas in Crater Field to send some looting over there. Alula as well, likely to head towards La Cobraria. Maybe try and hold some of the hills, leave an outpost down south. Aurora gets some target practice in. Yep, that bush is gone. That's no points for that, though. Unfortunately, shrubbery does not count towards your elimination total.
Hey, you always got to check the bush, all right? You never know. You never know. There could be a random player hiding in that one. And you're going to see QZZ get his Murata, so he's going to be driving fast down the lane. But yeah, you got to get some. Got to get the fingers warmed up here.
Ooh, I'm seeing a duo from Aura kind of chasing Quick from Alula up north near La Cobraria. It seems like they wanted to try and get engaged with that fight, but I don't think they've been able to hunt it down. Quick, just a little bit too up to his namesake. Hang on a minute. They are back on the road again. And Quick is turning tail, moving back towards the rest of the roster for Alula. In the middle of La Cobraria, they're still hiding out, and he has to dunk it out by the concretes. Now he's holding on the upstairs. Backup needs to come through, but currently no response really being seen from the rest of Alula. They're leaving him kind of high and dry as Jiggle from Aura is going to try and descend on this location too. Finally, they're into the vehicles and they're coming in for the rescue. But will it be too little too late as Quick has to go for the hot swap to the UMP Jukes?
What a sick shot with that shotgun. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit the mark enough to get a knock. And you can see Sleepy, he ended up going to that other side there because he doesn't have a vest at all. He wanted to be able to at least get something. But because of this fight, now you got the rest of Aula being able to hunt them down. You can also see some of the other members of Aura going to come try and support these three men. Can he hit the shot? No, unfortunately, Rep doesn't get it. It is a 3v3 from this close end, but the fourth is coming, and that off angle. Let's see how this turns out.
I mean, when you have that south side hill under lock and key for No Fear, if he's going to get engaged here into the fight, maybe not, maybe more preoccupied with some loot, they say, you know what, it's fine, we got this, we got this under control. They're not pushing, they're being timid. They have lost a player so early, it's not what you want to see. A very aggressive roll down coming through from Aura in that scenario. Did not want to let Quick get away. I thought maybe they had stopped off a little bit before, but no. They just kept on going, kept hounding that one down. It's worked out here. The question now for me is, as I always talk about with early engagements, how long are you going to spend getting stuck in on this one?
That's the exact question, right? So I like what Aura did, right? They saw a solo player, chase him down, get the secured point. That's fine.
I'm starting to wonder what Alula's doing. Yep, because of the fact that they are taking way too long. They are getting caught out, and now here comes Aura on the push. Sky running in with the UMP, looking to get those finishes, and they are on the run. Nasser trying to at least get some angles here. Ooh, hits the croucher, but it's not going to be good enough. It's Aura to delete the first squad here on day 2 of the finals.
Every player getting their elim. Horror getting stuck in early on Miramar. 4 eliminations for the team, 1 apiece. Sleepy will get back to his feet, and they can look to re-establish control back down towards Crater Fields. They may need a little bit more loot on side, depending on how much was going through. I think I did spot a Winchester on one of the players for Horror, so probably looking to get that one replaced, although there will be crates on the players coming through from Alula as well. In the meantime, though, Godlike has managed to capitalize on this opportunity from this northeast side. They've managed to move in and could contest for the Crater Heels approach.
All right, yeah, you can see these movements coming out really, really quick. Leaderboards, you can see right there on the right of your screen here, folks. E-Arena up on top, waiting to see when Godlike's going to wake up. They definitely need to here today. They're sitting in 14th place with 13 points. Let's see if they can do it. There's still plenty of matches here to be played here, folks. I have a big feeling these leaderboards are going to get shaken up big time by the end of the day.
I mean, we talked about it yesterday a little bit, that 18 match sets, generally you can put more stock into your averages performance rather than those big E-Arena 29 elimmers kind of coming on through.
Yeah.
Which, even then, didn't serve them too well in a 12-match set, which is absolutely insane. But, yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about getting consistent 6-pointers on the boards is so great for your team. If you can do that, every time you get further than that, brilliant. Beautiful stuff. Furia running into a little bit of a roadblock in the form of Enigma Galaxy, but a 1v1 over the top of the hill. Silence shuts him out. And Lord will no longer be able to levy the toll on the crossing. And Furia may even be able to get the res here for Enigma Galaxy. It is not a good start. In 3rd place, you don't want to be losing players early, not like this.
That was a huge shot there from Silence with the DBS in the mid-range. Is able to get the knock. Very crucial. Instant thirst as well. So you can see Coops is going to be hunting down some high ground, trying to get the revenge for his teammate, but Ayala is climbing this up as well. Is Coops going to see him? He does! He finds Silence slipping. Now he's going to go for the 1v2.
Uh-oh.
Got to watch out for that shotgun, though. Oh, that did tip him up a little bit. Coops so good in the CQC, though. Push it back and forth, finds the angle, and catches the 1v2 against Furia.
He baited out so many of the shotgun shells, forced the weapon swap. He knew he had a disadvantage against the shotgun there and was able to do a lot of work. This is vengeance coming through for Coops, and Furia left flagging. Unfortunate. Silence may be resable here as Chief sidles in to go for the res. There is another fight happening on your elimination feeds as well, as 4th Thrives clash with Team Flash on the south side. 4th Thrives doing well. A nade over the top, and Coops goes for 3 now against Furia, who took one of their players down, but they are finding out what it feels like to be under the wrath of Coops. Turning his attention out now to the open sand dunes, but not going to quite connect on the first part of the spray down. Looks for more.
Ooh, headshot! Oh. Are you kidding me? That is Coops with the 1v4 against Furia.
Beautiful stuff going on through from Coops. Furia needed to keep that one together. That was not looking tidy. Flash, in the meantime, have now been dragged down to 1 on the south side, as 4th Thrives are going to be the main benefactors of that, getting 3 elims. I think, yeah, they're the team that has taken down all 3 players so far from Flash. Aurora, a little bit further afield, in those Picado Hills to the north side of it. They are not going to contest it just yet. So for 4th Thrives, they now have to move in, because we did see a fairly hard east shift on this zone.
Yeah, that eastern shift is going to definitely get these teams moving here pretty quickly. And yeah, 4th Thrives, they are not in the zone just yet. They're right on the south side of San Martin. They're going to be just kind of making sure they get their vehicles going, choosing for the buggy. All right, they're all set up, and now going to find a spot in this next zone. As far as teams that are not here yet, you're going to be looking at Nosham Red Force. They're all the way down in Los Leones. They're still in the blue zone here, so they're going to be one of the teams pushing the latest into this circle. They are in 12th place right now with 21 points. But with this zone shift like this, it definitely buys you a lot of time here. So The most important thing is just rotating very carefully, not trying to get shot out of your vehicle. Play things very, very calculated. You can see Tianba already set up in these buildings near water treatment. And this is where they're going to park themselves for as long as possible.
Oh, yeah. You're just going to hold out for the time being. See if you can hold down on these houses. Just trading shots. Ooh.
Oh!
Crazy's found himself a big green gun.
That's my favorite. The AWM. I want to see some snipes, man. Nothing gets me more excited than see a crazy flick headshot to turn the game around. Let's see what Crazy can do. He's got the 8x too. Let's see what this replay. Coops, pow, gets the knock on to silence. Wins the clutch 1v1 here against Ayala. Look.
मादर चोद मैं इतनी देर से बके जा रहा हूँ और भाई मैंने म्यूट अनम्यूट करने भूल गया क्या बोलूं भाई चलो तो कोई ना भाई क्या मारा भाई कूप्स के बारे में किसी को पता चलो भाई जोन चलो ठीक है दोनों अलग अलग जगह पर है बहुत बढ़िया है अरे भाई तुम चैट पे तो कोई तो बता सकते थे मेरा माइक नहीं चल रहा ओ S2G वर्सेस टियान अगर भाई ओ भाई S2G के एक प्लेयर को यहाँ पर खत्म कर दिया गया है भाई शायद यहाँ पर हाँ मैंने बोला था टियान के साथ एक फाइट हो सकता था अब देखो छिड़ गया जंग 7 मैच आप लोग देख सकते हो मेरे साथ तो नहीं देख सकते अगर बिजली नहीं आया तो भाई सॉरी भाई 51% चार्ज ओ नहीं होगा चलो ठीक है नहीं होगा भाई इस गैस स्टेशन में अगर टियान रहेगा तो भाई फंसेगा क्योंकि पीछे से यहाँ पर वेटलिटी का भी यहाँ पर स्लैमिंग आएगा ऊपर से जा रहे हैं अगर उनको आवाज आ गया कि यहाँ पर फाइट हो रहा है कि वो लोग खटपटी करने आएगा अभी के लिए इधर खतरा टल गया है अगर लेकिन ये जो फाइट है ये कभी भी छिड़ सकता है ये प्लेयर से उम्मीद तो बहुत ज्यादा था लेकिन क्या करें और को भी यहाँ पर डाउन किया गया टॉप और Aurora Gaming, sorry, Aurora Gaming. क्या? 370 मीटर भाई मजाक है क्या? Oh nice. दो डाउन. डॉग से यहाँ पर बचा है भाई डॉग से यहाँ पर कुछ भी कर सकते हैं भाई जितने भी बंदे ओह चलो यहाँ पर खत्म हो गया यहाँ पर अरोरा का टीम भी खत्म हो गया 40 यहाँ पर फॉर्म में आ रहा है धीरे धीरे लेकिन ये पाकिस्तान का टीम है ज्यादा सपोर्ट भी नहीं कर सकता अपना पड़ोसी देश है लेकिन मादरचोद देश है क्या करे सॉरी बीप हाँ जो बोल रहा था लेकिन भाई यहाँ पे गॉड लाइक और ओरेंगोटैंग की तरफ से यहाँ पर कोई भी जंग हमें छिड़ने को नहीं देखने को मिला
4 thrives in 6, now with 6 eliminations, looking really, really strong to start the day.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how you want to kick things off. But remember, as we said before, it is a marathon today. You can't allow yourself to get tired out. I mean, it's excellent when you find those moments, when you find those high octane, high adrenaline moments, but you cannot allow yourself to drop off after that. So I hope that...
भाई ये बताओ भाई कि ये जो फाइट हुआ अच्छा चलो जोन
rest of the day as well. And there is still much more of this match to play, so they have to get a lot.
भाई होरा वर्सेस गॉडलाइक होने का चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा है क्योंकि गोसौमे और पावर अरे चलो ठीक है गॉडलाइक के पास भाई होरा का एक फाइट होगा भाई इतना कंफर्म है कि भाई गॉडलाइक वर्सेस होरा एक फाइट जरूर होगा मतलब 100% होगा अगर ये फेटलिटी के सामने चला गया तो वो अलग बात है नहीं तो गॉडलाइक वर्सेस होरा एक फाइट होगा भाई ये 100%। चलो यहाँ पर S2G का तो गेम जहाँ पर बज रहा है धीरे
When it comes to the finals, I'm already feeling a different level of aggression here.
इनके साथ एक फाइट बन सकता है गाइस अबे नहीं मैंने बोला था गॉडलाइक के साथ होरा का एक फाइट होगा पहले ही बोला था क्यों सो में अपने टीम के साथ नहीं रह सकता है क्या
Keep an eye on this one though. This is still outside of the circle, just to that bottom right side of San Martin.
लगाई था गाइस देखो हाइडा स्काई ने यहाँ पर सौम्या का किल जो है पूरा
are able to find Salme. They got that flush that they found the knock for.
भाई जाओ अब
They are now down to 3. S Power though can just regroup over towards the rest of his team, and they should be fine out there.
एक प्लेयर का कैजुअलिटी ले लिया हट पे मैंने पहले ही बोला था नहीं होना चाहिए
Maybe for the next minute or so.
Oh dear अच्छा फिर तो ये चीज बात है भाई ये तो भाई कुछ नहीं कर सकता ये तो भाई हार्ड लक है
That's Max Man's grenade of the day.
होड़ा को यहाँ पर जोन मिल गया अगर वहाँ पर इन लोगों ने अच्छा ब्लॉक किया होता तो भाई होड़ा को यहाँ पर आने नहीं देता लेकिन यहाँ पर एक फाइट होगा NX और 40 के साथ फाइट होगा जो जीतेगा वो भाई ओजी के साथ होगा भाई पाजी कुछ कर कीजिए पाजी कुछ कीजिए पाजी ओम से चिपका दिया भाई विटालिटी ने यहाँ पर चिपका दिया यार ये फाइट नहीं होगा क्योंकि विटालिटी बहुत जोन के अंदर है ये फाइट इतने जल्दी तो नहीं होगा पर नहीं होगा ये फाइट होगा गाइस वाइटलिटी आ गया भाई टियान यहाँ पर देखते हैं यहाँ पर भाई विटालिटी अगर भाई आ गया भाई तो भाई ये टीम पूरा खा जाएगा भाई पूरा ये खा जाएगा मुझे लगता है यहाँ पर ईगल मिलू नहीं होगा ये जाएगा एक फूटेगा ओह एक्सेल की तरह यहाँ पर जो खत्म हो गया चलो ठीक है अबे आरू क्यों बहुत कैजुअलिटी ले रहे भाई चलो आईडी ने यहाँ पर हो रहा है एक प्लेयर को यहाँ पर पाजी अरे विस्गॉड क्यों चलो विस्गॉड गया एनएस टिया नाइस मीनो
And he was able to keep with some big nades up to the top of the roof and a couple positions beside. And Mino looking to stop the run out from Vitality, and they will have to run out with the circle shifting center.
वो लोग वेट कर रहे हैं guys, वेट कर रहे हैं.
We're gonna have to see a crazy shot here from Vitality to help this team out. I know that there is an AWM.
वो लोग अभी नहीं आएगा.
And oh, nice.
नहीं अभी नहीं कैजुअलिटी नहीं. Oh nice ठीक है nice.
Looks like it is Eagle going down. Oh, there's the AWM. Brazy's got it. Said peek me.
भाई AWM इसके पास. लगा ही था मुझे.
That is it, Brazy taking him out.
Boom.
Q.
What a pickup coming through from the shot. At the end of the AWM barrel, beautiful stuff. They baited him into thinking it was a rifle fight as well. Tickle trades, and then he was like, I'm going to win this trade surely. And then he's like, bam! You didn't expect that. Claps back, and immediately now, Godlike down to 2 players alive.
क्या बोलूं मैं एक तो बिजली नहीं है मैंने सोचा कि चलो बिजली नहीं है चलो प्लेयर्स अच्छे खेलेंगे ऐसे कैजुअलिटी लोगे तो कैसे खेलेंगे भाई ये लोग Vitality versus होगा Godlike होगा 100%.
And it works out here. AWM clutching it up. Now you can see the rest of Godlike.
भाई वो लोग इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर है भाई तुम लोग यहाँ पर भाई होल्ड करके थोड़ा खेलो जगह लो किल लो चलो भाई ऐसे धीरे भाई क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग भाई ये लोग देखो मान्य भाई हाँ कहाँ मार रहा है हाँ मेरे पीछे मारा जा मेरे पीछे पे मार भाई कौन है वहाँ पर
But here we go into the end game. Stage 5, circle starting to close. And this is an interesting one. I mean, we
पाजी तो यहाँ पर वो जी तो यहाँ पर चला गया भाई बहुत उम्मीदें थे भाई तुम लोगों से बहुत उम्मीदें थे लेकिन भाई उम्मीदों पे पूरा पानी फेंक दिया तुम लोगों ने एक तो बिजली नहीं है स्टडी करो यार थोड़ा स्टडी करो भाई देखो ओ नहीं
immediately toasts him. And now S-Power on the inside has more to say. The suppressor on the end of the SK-12 makes it quiet, but it's speaking loud with it. And he looks for more as well. 3 players fall at the feet of S-Power, and he looks for the flushes to keep it going. Manya will not be in this fight just yet as he drops for another flush, and in comes the backup. Manya.
He hit him with that Molotov, and now Razak is down to 1
Ascendancy coming through for Godlike on the outside. Vitality, they thought they'd taken enough out of them, but no. The gas in the tank.
Yes! Yही गेम में तो 4 आता है.
Let's get this going. Are you kidding? Day 2 of the finals starting off hot here.
चलो.
1v4s. S-Power at the end of the day.
S-Power 1v4 करके गया वो, हाँ.
Begins and now it has begun.
NS गया.
Unleashing that luxurious hair, sweeping it.
चलो नाइस भाई जो भी देख रहे हो गाइस चैट पे टीम इंडिया लिखो यार गॉडलाइक लिखो यार लिखो लिखो भाई लिखो थोड़ा भाई टाइप करो
Longhouse shotgun plays. I'm telling you man, there's something special about it. I love to see it. I absolutely adore it. With 5 eliminations,
ऐसे खेलो भाई कि भाई थोड़ा
going, but they have to get across some open ground here. E-Arena will be fully aware of what has just occurred on their north side.
भाई क्या था ये भाई मुझे वो रिप्ले चाहिए प्लीज भाई एक बार वो रिप्ले दिखा दो भाई रिप्ले दिखा दो यार सैटर्न यहाँ पर आ गया अब सैटर्न जब फंस गया है नहीं ओ कैसे इंजिक्स का भाई सारे टीम बचा है भाई अगर है तो भाई दिक्कत है
hot here. Coops had a 1v4 earlier. They're sitting with 4 points.
लेकिन दुख की बात यह है कि मैं इसके बाद में स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाऊंगा क्योंकि बिजली नहीं है भाई वेट कर रहा हूँ देखो गाइस 36% हो चुका है इसके बाद में स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाऊंगा आगे जाएगा तो मरेगा हाँ लगाई तो उल्फ
You thought, yeah, you thought. Down he goes on that side. Ulf all too happy to pick up the point there. They're now on to 6 eliminations. And that will hopefully...
भाई उल्फ क्या मार रहा है भाई बंद 6 किल ऑलरेडी निकाल चुका है पढ़ लेंगे नहीं भी नहीं यार नहीं यार भाई मिनी क्या चला था ये लोग
It's plays like that that could be the difference, right?
भाई टॉप 10 में इजीली आ सकते थे ये लोग चलो Chetomania bro Chetomania
to the board on the back of that 1v4 looking on over to Enigma Galaxy though what are they going to do they got their eyes set onto Ida and it looks like Coops does get caught though
Coops को डाउन कर दिया भाई Coops को डाउन कर दिया Coops एक अच्छा प्लेयर है
I like the fact that Rauf is starting to throw some
Rita क्या करेगा मैं पढ़ लोगी तो
able to get the reset here
I mean that was a long range assist coming through Horror on that north side
नहीं ये नहीं लगा सही है ठिकाने पे गिरा तो भाई Oh 40-24 40 भी गया थोड़ा होल्ड कर जाते तो भाई क्या करें
Darkin mollying the corner that's actually going to help the res coming through so for Ida they're keeping them on the outside sure but they're keeping themselves on the inside as well which is going to allow Enigma Galaxy to get back to fighting form and they're in the zone too E-Arena versus Aura on the north side though that looks like it could get
ये जो सिचुएशन है गाइस इस सिचुएशन में मैं एक ही चीज बोलूंगा भाई मेहनत करना पड़ेगा बंदों को और मेहनत करना पड़ेगा
Tom throwing in some nades in there trying to get that crucial first knock Rita trying to make some plays the off angle here from Ida is going to be huge let's see what he can do from that spot
could have been huger but I think he just dropped the nade into the sand dune instead of throwing it over towards the opponents there not quite as efficacious as you need it to be you can see
यहाँ पे ये के साथ यहाँ पे हाइड्रा का फाइट हो रहा है भाई मॉडर्न हो रहा गया
rolling around the edge Emre goes down and there is just a cacophony of shotgun shells blasting them back a tide of lead sweeps them straight back in the door they ran out from
I'm so shocked that they
भाई पर Saturn
can do on this push though Darkin's up on top Coops in the front line
Ulf यहाँ पर एंट्री मार रहा है भाई अब एंट्री मार रहा है गलत एंट्री होगा ये
best close quarters combat gun in the game now let's see what Ralph can do everybody shotguns out nice play there from Ida catching some little angles there peppering up the side of Ralph These guys are level 3 out of their minds though right now.
Oh, goodness me. There's the off angle. I think that's E-Arena taking shots across the way. Because, of course, E-Arena did clean up the fight with Horror just a moment ago as well. Hot Jukes.
ये नहीं लगा सही ठिकाने पे गिरा सही ठिकाने पे गिरना चाहिए लगा ही था कूप्स भाई ये कूप्स है डरकिन नहीं जीत पाएगा मैंने बोला डरकिन नहीं जीत पाएगा ओह सैटर को यहाँ पर ये की तरफ से बट हेलो 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 हेलो
Enigma Galaxy though, great start, 8 eliminations so far. Ulf
looking
to put themselves up on the leaderboards here. But hey, E-Arena's gonna have something to say about that. They're gonna go ahead and start throwing some util onto the side of Ulf.
ये जीत जाएगा चैट पे लिख के ले लो ये जीत जाएगा अगर नहीं जीता तो जो बोलोगे वो चलो ये जीतेगा ये मैच
Oh man, this position is really annoying for Ulf. If they could have gotten rid of Enigma Galaxy, it would be so much more free and easy.
ये जीतेगा भाई.
Whole June all the way out to their west side, but with Coop,
Enigma Galaxy
they are penned in.
जीत सकता था. देखो.
Can start to establish that chokehold on them.
Oh, vehicle.
Oh!
on fire. Not able to make it happen here.
Welcome to international lobby.
As well. He's gonna throw some util, but Ulf just getting picked apart. Oh, those nades huge.
Oh.
That's gonna pepper up Mormon real good. And then opens.
नहीं पहले बोला था.
They're moving across the open ground.
पहले बोला था Ulf जीतेगा. लिख के ले लो.
Weather the storm again. It's that position from Enigma Galaxy. The prevention of them sweeping out to the
west. लिख के ले लो भाई. भूला
जो.
ये जीतेगा पहले लिख दिया था अगर ना कुछ अनहोनी हो जाए तो
Well, Coops can do it on his own, right? So what's Ralph even doing here? He's not needed.
Yeah, he's just there for moral support at this point, right? Let's see what he can do. But hey, you know what? You could never count out the IGL. That is Rove. He's already still got that anger built inside him, that fire, all the way from Erangel Pachinki. Looking to apply here, Coops with the headshots. Gets peppered up a little bit though in the process. The thing is that these guys are out of position big time. It's going to take a miracle for Enigma Galaxy to do it.
भाई दोनों जोन के अंदर है.
Before we could see it here again for the third time in this game.
That would be pretty insane. That would probably be the most 1v4s we've ever seen in a single match of competitive PUBG Mobile at this level.
नहीं भाई ये लोग मुझे लगता है कि अगर एक भी मर जाएगा तो मुझे लगता है कि ये लोग किल दे देगा मतलब जोन पे किल दे देगा लेकिन इन लोगों को किल नहीं देगा लेकिन ये लोग छोड़ने वाला नहीं है क्योंकि 2v4 भी हो सकेगा 1v4 हुआ है बच्चे तो 2v4 है फिर भी
Oh, look at this flyby right here. I mean, E-Arena doing a 2-2 split. Now, if for some reason Coops can get two of these players now, okay, yeah, Schweppes is going to move on over, play that mid-range. I like that. You know, just better safe than sorry. Use your numbers advantage, use the blue zone. And E-Arena
इन लोगों के पास जोन का पूरा एडवांटेज है दिक्कत यही है ये कि निगमा के पास एक ही दिक्कत है
From the top of the tables to a chicken dinner at the start of today, it would be so incredible for them to open that kind of a lead. And again, we've talked about it before, Schweppes, the only player here with a chance to get the third title of PMWC champion.
आप लोग तो
The
बोलोगे
only
ना
player in the
कि
world with that opportunity.
Oh, here come E-Arena. They're gonna go on the push. Where they're
चलो
gonna
यहाँ पे जाओ ओह चलो यहाँ पर खत्म हो गया कहानी तो चलो ये जीत गया मैंने पहले बोला था ये जीतेगा अरीना ये का फुल फॉर्म है अरीना चलो ऐसे ऐसा किया भाई चार्ज कितना है भाई माफ करना भाई स्ट्रीम बंद करना पड़ेगा भाई सॉरी भाई कुछ नहीं कर सकता मैं सॉरी भाई स्ट्रीम बंद करना पड़ेगा अगर देख लो गाइस ये देखो गाइस 26% चार्ज है कुछ नहीं कर सकता मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता माफ करना भाई सॉरी भाई सो सॉरी आज स्ट्रीम अच्छा जा रहा था टू वेरी ऑनेस्ट आज स्ट्रीम बहुत अच्छा जा रहा था अच्छा जा भी रहा है लेकिन आई एम सो सॉरी बाय